Hello everybody, welcome back to Theje's StarCraft YouTube. Pretty much what I do here is I either cast a StarCraft 2 game or I make tutorial videos for you. Actually, no, this is the first, this is the first tutorial video I have on my StarCraft 2 channel. This time featuring Zerg. Not this time because you can't really say it this time if it's the first video. But I did make another tutorial video. It's on my other YouTube, youtube.com/Theje. It was for Terran versus Very Hard AI. And this is going to be Zerg versus Very Hard AI. Same rules apply. Pretty much what we want to do is we want to beat the computer at the 20-minute mark by out-macroing him with Zerg. It's not going to be easy, let me tell you what. So, we're going to do this on, where am I? Okay, Cloud Kingdom, as Zerg, versus a Very Hard AI, game speed faster. Let's go, let's do this! So yeah, pretty much the reason why I'm making these tutorial videos is to show you what should be going on in the mind of the player, in other words, you. First thing what we're going to be doing is, before we even tell our drones to mine, we want to select our hatchery and push SD to build a drone, and then set the rally point. That is the first thing we're going to do today, before we even tell our drones to mine. It just gives you that millisecond boost of economy, which is very important in StarCraft 2. Anyway, as you may have noticed before, I'm going against a random computer opponent, because if you're playing on ladder and you're trying to get out of bronze, yeah, your opponent's pretty much going to be random. And if you're trying to play Zerg, well, this is actually a pretty good video to watch, because I am silver level. But anyway, I'm going to try and... okay, I'm going to try and do kind of Stefano style. Stefano style is 12-minute Roach Max with 3 bases at 4:30. That's the 4-minute and 30 mark. But we're gonna kind of do that, but not really. Anyway, the build order we're going to go today is 14 pool, 14 hatch, meaning at 14 supply we are going to get a 14 supply of drones. That is, we're going to get a spawning pool. And then another 14 supply. As soon as we get the spawning pool, we're going to get back to 14 supply, and then we're going to get a hatchery, a second hatch at our natural expansion. So, I have 200 minerals now. I'm going to get a spawning pool. Be mindful of where you put your buildings as Zerg. And then I'm going to get that 14 supply again. You don't want to put your spawning pool back behind here, because then drops can get in there and they can sort of kind of crowd themselves in there where you can't get at them with your Zerglings. It's bad for business. At 15 supply, we want to get our second Overlord. And oh crap, I already missed the hatch. I'm sorry, guys. I'm an idiot. At 200 minerals, at 14 supply, I wanted to bring my drone down here to my natural to get my second hatchery, but I didn't do that. So, we're just going to be a little bit delayed, but that's fine. We'll just get more spine crawlers to make up for it. Anyway, let's get a couple of Zerglings as soon as that spawning pool finishes. I know I probably should have gotten a queen first, but whatever. Anyway, apparently we're going up against a Terran opponent. Now I can get my queen. And this SV is probably going to be chased off as soon as my Zerglings spawn. Let's get more drones. And you want to get 4 Zerglings. Just 4 Zerglings. That's it. Those are the only Zerglings you're going to be getting at this stage of the game. Because everything else is going to be drones, baby. Oh yeah. Be mindful of when your natural expansion finishes, and you're going to put in the same hotkey as your main too. So they're both going to be 5. In other words, be mindful of also when your queen pops. So, at this point of the game, at 22 supply, it's a good idea to get another Overlord. And then always rally your Overlords. It's just a good freaking idea. Make sure an Overlord is at the natural expansion of your opponent. Whoa! Make sure your Zerglings don't get kited. Ah, son of a bitch. I'm gonna have to build more. Yeah, make sure that doesn't happen, people. Oh, I have minerals. Wow, how did that happen? Anyway, next step is get a Baneling's Nest, since I'm going up against a Terran opponent. So we're going to get some gas now here at the 5-minute mark. A little bit late for gas, but whatever. So we're going to put some Zerglings forward back into the natural expansion so I can see when my opponent is going to move out. Don't do it with a frickin'... Don't do it with an Overlord to scout, because Marines can shoot up, and that's very bad for business. Anyway, promised myself I wouldn't do that thing so much, but we're going to see how that works out in this video. Luckily, I didn't delete take 1 yet, so... Okay, so my refineries have popped. Let's go ahead and populate those with drones. I'm going to get out a few more overlords. This is not enough Zerglings right here, so I hope he's not going to push out for some time. See how this SV is stuck now, because these Zerglings are now in hold position, so they don't get kited. Make sure that happens, because it's very important. Very important indeed. Also, keep up with your injects. You see, both of my queens are on different hotkeys. So yeah, very important to have those on different hotkeys. We're at enough minerals and gas right now so I can get my Zerg speed. And I should have more drones than this point of the game, so... Yeah, I should have more drones than this. So I'm going to see when he's going to push out. He's going to push out right now. And I can inject again. Oh gosh, I hope this is enough. This is not going to be enough Zerglings, but we're going to hope and pray that it's enough. And I should probably get some spine crawlers too, but screw it. Oh yeah, he's right. Oh, that SCV is right on my heels, but whatever. So we're just going to get a whole bunch of Zerglings right now. And as soon as this attack is over and done with, we're going to get some drones, if I can survive it. I don't know, my macro is way behind, so... Way behind. Okay, here he is! Let's just, just let your guys auto-attack. Take out the tank first. But don't let all of your Zerglings attack the tank. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I microed... But the first thing that I did when I did that for micro was I clicked on the tank, I A-moved to the tank. And then as I was doing that, I selected batches of Zerglings to attack the rest of the army. So let's just get drones, because I need more drones. Desperately, desperately, desperately. I also need another Overlord, because that's actually pretty close to max this point of the game. And right now I want to put my Overlords at different parts of the map to look at, to keep an eye on different expansions around the map. Usually is pretty good at scouting about, the opponent is pretty good about scouting Overlords, but yeah. This is also a good part of the game to get my lair tech. It's also a little late, a little bit delayed, but this is how you get out of Bronze League, so. And as far as getting out of Bronze League is concerned, everything that I'm doing here pretty much holds true. Still, so. Let's go ahead and get our second gas. Let's go ahead and macro up a lot. A lot. By just getting drones, getting gas, getting whatever. If I survive the first attack that easily, I'm guessing the rest of this matchup is going to be cake. My opponent hasn't even grabbed his natural expansion yet. If you are playing against a guy on ladder though, you will want to check all the other expansions as well. Always keep up with your injects. If you have extra energy in your queens, get some creep tumors too. Excuse me. Just burped a little bit there. Okay, oops, I did it again. I'm trying not to do that. So, I have plenty of minerals now, I have plenty of don't have plenty of supply. Let's get some overlords. And let's get some more. Okay, he's pushing out again, so never mind on that. Do I have my baneling nest finished? I do indeed. Let's make some banelings. Eject, creep spread. Banelings are nice. I'm pretty sure all these banelings can finish by the time my opponent arrives. How's my lair doing? It's done. Okay, let's get Overlord speed. Overlord speed is also very cool to have. Let's just back everything up so we can engage on the creep as much as possible. Okay, so you see here he is. He's crowding me right now. And attack move. And I'm gonna win this engagement handily because I made plenty of banelings. Look at that, tank even tried to run away. I even have a baneling left. Come on, computer. Can't you throw me a little bit more of a challenge? Please don't. But anyway, let's get some drones after that engagement. Send them all over to my main base because it's could use a few more drones over there. Let's fully saturate this gas now. I only put 2 on that one guy on purpose. And at this stage of the game, it's not a half bad idea to get a third because my opponent is now getting his natural expansion. It's He just saturated it, kind of. So, inject, inject. Get another queen. Get a couple more overlords this time. Overlord spread is also very nice. I want to put one right behind his third, in between his third and his main. That's a very nice spot for an overlord right there. And as you can see, I have map vision. I actually for this match, for this map, this is actually not an ideal location for a third expansion. Your ideal location for a third expansion would be up here. You probably already knew that. But anyway, isn't it refreshing to watch someone else other than Husky or HD for once, who's actually pretty cool and pretty entertaining? Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get Baneling speed, and then we're going to go for a Spire. Not Roaches. Roaches versus Terran aren't bad. I'm not going to diss on Roaches versus Terran. It's just kind of boring. So let's get some more Banelings while we're at it. Getting a lot more Zerglings. I'm pretty well saturated at both of my bases. This could use a few more drones, but meh, whatevs. I did it again. Okay, so I'm gonna put this guy, this queen to hotkey 1. Gonna put him at this base now, which is probably going to be attacked next, mind you, because I can guarantee you the computer already knows it's there. So I'm just going to rally all my army down here. I know it's away from my creep spread, but I don't really have much of a choice because my creep spread has been kind of pathetic this game. And this queen does not have enough energy really to put down another creep tumor, ideally. And I have way too many minerals right now. Can I spawn mutas yet? No, I can't. Dang it. But I can get upgrades. So let's do that. Plop down a couple Evo chambers. Let's put some more overlords on the map. Just randomly in random locations. Because we can get more guys. And now we can get mutas. Mutas aren't fantastic against Terran, but they're a very handy harass unit. And they're very handy, especially if your Terran opponent attacks you with ravens. Let's actually get an overlord in this area right here, so that I can know when he's coming to my third base from there. Inject, inject, inject. You have enough for a creep tumor. You have enough to spare for a creep tumor. Am I attacking something? Oh yeah, I'm medevac. That's fine. Now I can get my upgrades. I'm still at 0-0. That is so bad. On everything. Everything is 0-0 right now. Not good. Not good at all. And I should be saturating my third base right now with more drones, but I'm anticipating another attack. And I'm also anticipating a third base. He knows my overlord is there, but he wasn't attacking it. That's kind of strange. Yeah, he's sending out his Vikings to kill my overlords, but I have so many of those things on the map, I'm not worried about losing too many. Anyway, let's saturate.
We require more minerals.
And always look out for opportunities to inject. And there he is, pushing out now. You see how, wow, look at that. He's even being delayed by my overlords. Even his air units are, so that's pretty cool. He's gonna start attacking now, attack, move. And that works. You see how awesome that macro just works? And also guys, if you, I mean, this is really like micro intensive, but if you, specifically, if you A-move to PDDs, point defense drones, then they go down a lot faster. Helps out a lot. Just a little tip for you. So now that attack is done, let's saturate this third base a little bit better. And let's go ahead and grab a fourth. After your opponent attacks you and you successfully defend it, expand. That's a good idea. And also, harass the third. Get more Zerglings. I'm not going to harass with my mutas right now because that's too easy. Yeah, it's too easy. I said that. And also this isn't, Zerglings are still faster. Well, okay, this is not faster. Yeah, I'm gonna stop that. I'm gonna stop acting like I know everything. Let's go ahead and rally the guys to down there now instead. Make that guy into an overseer. More overlords. Look at my vision. Isn't that awesome? I think so. Oh, I can inject. I can inject. I can inject. I can put down some more creep tumors. So let's do that. I can even spread my creep. Creep is pretty much like a tertiary thing for Zerg these days. Especially now that queens have extra range. I mean, that is so awesome. The queen range upgrade from that recent patch, so amazing. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and attack this fourth with my mutas. Get more mutas. I need to max out. I should be maxed out by now. Hey, look, it's a 20-minute mark. Let's start winning the game now. Shall we? Get banelings. So that means as soon as this harass is done, see, you can focus down PDDs. It is totally is amazing. So let's get some upgrades down again. Get an infestation pit so that I can get my hive tech. I didn't need it for... Whoa! My mutas! No, not paying attention. Lame, lame, lame. But I have a whole nother army down there waiting anyway, so whatevs. Creep spread, creep spread, creep spread, creep spread. Get a lot of Zerglings out. We're gonna win this with Zerglings and Banelings. I just want to show you how to macro against a computer opponent. And I've pretty much already shown you how to do that, so I'm just gonna go win the game now against that army that I just saw. So I'm gonna put my army to hotkey number 4 just like I did the Terran video. If you guys watched that before, kudos to you. You get 50 kudos if you remember my Terran tutorial. It's on my other channel again, youtube.com/Theje, and it's actually pretty darn good. So, here we go. Here's an army, let's attack it. Oh man. Okay, what went wrong in that engagement is my Zerglings were way ahead of my Banelings, so they just got laid to waste. Let's get all my idle drones over there. So the computer doesn't have an army right now, so let's go ahead and attack his natural. Get out way more units. Get way more upgrades. Okay, time to back off. And it's time to win. Unless this is a planetary fortress, in which case I'm going to back out. Because I don't want to take on a planetary fortress with Zerglings. Okay, good, it's an orbital command. Yay! Yay for two-pronged attacks. Okay, can I take out those guys? I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Yeah, I can take them out pretty much. Man, those bastards really don't want to die when they're being healed by a medevac. Another big mistake the computer doesn't do is lift off his orbital commands. They'll do that in Bronze League, but you've pretty much taken it out anyway. So yeah, oh Thor, how nice. Let's get out some more Zerglings. Let's attack any other base he might have. Any other bases that he might have. How many lings do I have down here anyway? Let's regroup. Can't take out all those units at once. What mineral field is depleted? Where is this mineral field? Oh crap, I'm not rallied. Multi-pronged attack. Actually, that's not multi-pronged at all. What are you guys doing here? Come on, get in the game. Get your heads in the game! But anyway, inject, inject, inject. Put down another creep tumor in the middle of nowhere. Sure, why the hell not? Put down more creep tumors, because the more creep tumors you have, the better, really. And I'm pretty much maxed out, but... yeah. I'm expecting a GG very, very shortly. If you guys have any suggestions or recommendations regarding my build order, keep them to yourself, really, because this is just for bronze. If this guy was a bronze player, true bronze level, he would have died so easily. This is just a tutorial video that you can use to get yourself out of Bronze League. Nothing more, nothing less. It's also good, just good suggestions. It's definitely a silver level macro. almost to gold level. Almost to gold level. What I'm missing is faster expansions and minerals getting a little high. Yeah, definitely. So that's what really keeps it from gold. There's the GG. Faster than the Terran video, but that's because I'm just better with micro. This is a Zerg player. Anyway, that's the video. Check out the Terran video if you haven't already at youtube.com/Theje instead of youtube.com/Theje StarCraft, which is where you are right now. I'm going into a league soon, starting on the 24th or 27th of July, so I'm going to have a whole bunch of footage from that. Replays, live games, and live games of yours truly. Yay! And yeah, just lots of cool, fun stuff. I also have other videos on my YouTube channel, my other YouTube channel, youtube.com/Theje, like notebook reviews, gameplay analyses, well, gameplay performance analyses, I should say, not necessarily gameplay analyses, and just lots of cool stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So if you guys liked the video, like it. If you guys didn't like the video, fuck off. Rate, comment, subscribe, and then you guys have a good night.